this podcast. This is what we do. We take weeks on weeks on weeks to film an episode.
Yeah.
And we don't come up with names. We go MIA.
Man.
But we're back. 2023, we're here. We're gonna start this year smooth because we're gonna just catch up what we've been watching.
First off, he wasn't being honest. We've been missing because secretly we both spirit detectives. We had to go bang in the dark tournament real quick,
That's
but
fine.
now we back. You know what I'm saying? Now we back.
I thought we were supposed to keep that complicated, honestly. I mean, it is what it is.
Yankai said it was cool, you know? Go ahead, tell the world.
We're gonna just basically catch up with y'all, really just get into what we've been watching, the shows that have been coming out weekly, the shows that ended since we were talking about it last episode, and pretty much a catch-up episode. But we're gonna be coming back soon though, because we're gonna bring up, I'm gonna give you a little secret, a little award show for 2022.
Yeah.
So let's just get it started. We're gonna start off with My Hero,
Man.
because my boy's finally caught up since then.
Yes, sir.
So we finally can talk about it. We're gonna have a spoiler part. I'm not gonna spoil anything for him, but like we're gonna theorize. Well, I'm gonna hear what he theorizes basically, because I'm not gonna try to, step on people's toes, because that is some heat.
Man.
Was that right or not?
Nah, you weren't. When I first started it, I was enjoying it. It surprised me. But like, as soon as I got to season 6, and I mean as soon as season 6 started, nothing but heat. It's honestly, man, and I told you this the other day, anybody that slanders My Hero gotta square up. Flat out. They gotta square up, man.
They're gonna take the EPO.
And there's no way you can sit here and tell me My Hero is not top 10. There's no way. No way.
Facts, man.
It's peak. Took a little while to get to the best part, I guess, or whatever you want to say, but man,
It all led up to the, to these moments.
the payoff, man.
There's so much more, man. I mean, we finally, up to this date, when we're filming this stuff, we finally got Dark Deku. We're right there.
Yeah.
It was literally at the end of the last episode.
Yeah.
He doesn't know that much about it, but he's about to see,
I've seen panels here and there, little concept art or everything. I'm excited. I rock with, Izuku. That's my dog, man. I'm curious to see what all is gonna go on back at UA now that he's gone. Because I know it hurt them boys at UA. I know it hurt the fam at UA. But it's going to be crazy, man. I'm really excited to see where Deku goes. And what I really, really want to see, though, is the conclusion to this Todoroki family arc. I want to know what's going to happen within the family. I really do, man. Because not the last episode, but the one before that, heat, man.
Nah.
Seeing Toya's, it was heat.
You gonna see.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Season 6 has been phenomenal, honestly. It's been one of my, I've been telling him, it's not even finished yet, but it's probably one of my favorite seasons of a show of all time. I don't know where I rank that, what number it is, but I've been enjoying it since episode 1. It really hasn't had a slow point other than after that little, the fight and everything. They had a little, because they're recovering, it makes sense, come on.
Yeah.
It deserves all the praise. I mean, let's think about this, man. Everybody hype. It hasn't got the hype I feel like it deserves.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
And there are a lot of shows that get the hype that don't really deserve it.
That's what I'm saying. And then people critic, the animation at times and all that. And I guess that's where their conclusion is, what a great anime is. But no, My Hero has been peak all season 6, and I just can't wait for more. I know season 7 about to be some heat too.
Oh man.
So we here for that ride, man. I mean, I hope it doesn't end manga wise soon, but I know it's nearing its end. I hope we get
You think it's about 80%?
Oh, I feel like it's 85.
Oh, it's closer.
I feel like it. I don't know though. I hope it's 80. I hope it's 75%. I hope it's 40%.
Man.
But to be honest, it's looking like you can feel it damn near. It's going to end in if I had to guess, 40 to 50 chapters. if I had to guess, man, that's a lot still to animate. So I feel like they'll get us at least season 8.
Yeah, I'll say
so
8. Or maybe they'll do a thing where they get to the last season and they'll Attack on Titan it and split it up.
Yeah,
which
so,
I would be thankful for. Trust me,
I hear that.
People are complaining about that, but you know me, hey, keep it going.
Keep it going.
Keep it going.
It is what it is.
When it's gone, you know you're gonna miss it.
Exactly. I would say this. What do you think's gonna happen in the Dark Deku arc, or like furthermore, like even in the Shigaraki case, like what they're doing, or what would you say?
So with them revealing that Deku is officially, I guess not officially. Well, maybe you can let me know. Deku might be the last wielder of All for One.
Okay.
So I feel like he's just going to continue to push himself, maybe a little too hard to be perfect, you know, so that he's ready for whenever the next showdown is, because he knew he kind of fell short in the last one, and there's a lot of casualties. That's what I'm really seeing. Like I feel like Deku is gonna push himself. He's gonna find out what his new limits are, you know, so that, you know, he'll be ready next time around when they come to that big showdown. Because I know eventually it's going to get to it, and it's going to be another big war. But the heroes got to come out on top this time, man, because they did not last time. It's not looking good. Like, I feel for Endeavor, bro, for real.
Yeah.
Because the pressure's on him, man, number one.
Yeah, shout out Endeavor, man. What a great written character, man.
For real. I love his arc, man.
The Todoroki family is just a great, like, written family. Just in general. It's all adding up now. Like, it's one of those you should have saw coming, but
and I feel like I gotta say this because I told you.
Yeah.
But I feel like the idea of court marriages is one of the smartest things like I've ever. Bro, it's so unique. Like, but it's so realistic because I feel like if we lived in a world of quirks, you know, people would do stuff like that.
They would do that.
Just, you know,
They're trying to make a law about it over time. So
right.
Like, they'll try to control it. Yeah.
Government would be in it. Like, yeah, we're going to go ahead and pair you two up. You know?
Yeah, like, we need this type of quirk. So, yeah.
We're going to try to basically create
super soldiers,
the best hero possible.
Yeah.
Like, they would be experimenting with that.
For my hero, definitely best new gen.
Is he? I can't even, you know me, I'm not going to fight it, bro. I'm not going to fight it. It's probably been the biggest surprise anime-wise in a couple years for me. The biggest surprise for sure. I thought Mob Psycho was, but I was not expecting to like My Hero as much as I am, man, and it's he.
Speaking of Mob, we can get right into it.
Might as well, man. Last season. How you feel about it?
I mean, it's damn near sad that it's gone. Like, it's gonna be gone. But I mean, I felt like it ended off at a well point, like a good point.
Yeah.
Because it felt like it's more open ended. So you just like imagine where Shigeo is just gonna go after, but he ended up, you know, finding himself. I feel like at the end of the day.
That to me, that's the honestly, it was beautiful seeing that in the last couple episodes, see him sort of figure that out, you know, kind of go at war with his shadow, you know, his self, his inner self, and, you know, figure out who he was going to be, you know, for the future. Because with somebody with that much power, you got a lot of responsibility to be the best you can be, you know, mentally, physically, whatever. And, you know, that boy was going through it mentally. Yeah. I will say this, though, like the first half of the season, I was a little iffy on. But it definitely, second half came through. They stuck the landing. It made me, you know, be more open to actually getting into One Punch Man again.
Yeah.
It really did. It made me consider, you know, because I've heard good things about what's to come from One Punch Man. What's like season 3 is supposed to be next.
I've heard about it too. So.
You know, so if I can, you know, I've sat and watched way worse. So, you know, I can try to get back into it.
It's not like it's bad. It's like, it's cool. Like the first season's it's just cool. It just kind of gets redundant because it's the same thing. But, I mean, Saitama's a funny character. Like, he's entertaining whenever he's on the screen. I'm on it. Like, I'm watching it. Sometimes I feel like in season 2 or season 1, there'll be times where, like, when Saitama's like on like the screen, I'm just watching Genos and the other characters. I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm just not as interested.
I feel you.
Because he gives me that funny appeal, and then if he really just wants to get box you, he just will.
Yeah.
And get serious real quick. Man did 100 push-ups and 100 squats every day and became the strongest guy ever. So
yeah,
goated.
Did that Isaac Netero.
For real.
I'm gonna continue to throw one punch 1,000 times.
Not to square away from Mob. I love Reagan as a character. He's so funny. And
Steals every scene he's in, man.
Yeah, he's so funny.
He's got that Hisoka effect for me, where it's like there's never a time I'm not entertained when that man is on screen. So yeah,
a dull moment, never a dull moment.
I'ma miss Reagan for sure. I'ma miss this whole series. The animation, like, it's God tiers. It's great. So it's It's gonna be a little rough without it. I'm gonna have to fill that hole with something else, which is why I said, One Punch Man might be it.
Hey, Peak Lock.
Oh yeah.
You talking about Peak Lock? Man, let's talk about this show, man.
Is this the best new anime out?
Hey, we're not gonna give away award show information. But Blue Lock, man, come on, bro. Like, there's no reason why a soccer anime is just entertaining. Why on Saturdays when I'm on breaks on my job, go right to that episode. I'm watching that for sure. It's such a great story, and it gets better every episode. You don't think it's gonna keep getting hype.
Yeah.
And then Isagi evolves, or Bachara evolves, and Nagi, and then it just keeps
so many good characters, bro.
Yeah, and it just keeps expanding. And if we're gonna talk about just up to date, I feel like it's episode 17-ish where we're at.
Yeah.
It's like I think the episode's called Donkey.
Yeah.
When he calls King a donkey, bro.
Yeah.
When he said this is what got me. Not even him calling him donkey. When he said, his name, he's Baru, right?
Baru, yeah.
He goes, "Hey, yo, Baru, keep doing what you're doing, bro." I'm like, yo, because we gonna keep doing what we do. We're gonna win like that. So just keep doing what you're doing, bro.
My favorite moment is when he comes up with the plan and he's like, "That's right, Baru. Beg me for the ball.
Beg me for the ball.
Beg me to pass it to you." I'm like, oh man,
bro. Isagi is a dog, bro. We're witnessing. I heard it's like way worse in the manga, like how like what he's saying.
Yeah.
So
I've seen that Crunchyroll had to, they probably went in and cleaned up some stuff.
Let me just.
Yeah. Hold on now. We don't know if you want to say that on TV.
Bro had Baro sitting like a sick puppy, boy.
Yeah.
He was shaking, bro.
Yeah.
He called him the king. He called himself the king.
Yeah.
But Nagi, Nagi's damn near the best one, though, still.
Nagi's a dog, bro. Killua.
Different. Yeah, we got to talk about that, bro.
Yeah, we got to.
Isagi and Nagi's damn near going to Killua, bro.
Yep.
Like, if you damn near, like, their contrast and everything, and they got the hair, the black and the white hair, bro. Like
you'll see, like, Isagi's eyes will, like, glow green. So I'm like, bro, that's a Gon color. Gon. You know what I'm saying? That's that will. But, yeah, man, it's definitely when you first, we were sitting there and I'm like, man, it's Gon and Killua. Just jokingly, like. But then it was like, dang, that's Gon and Killua, bro. Like, that's really their dynamic. It's just dope. Like, it's dope seeing all the different characters interact with each other. You get character moments between people that you never really thought. Like, now you got Kunigami with
Chigiri.
I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but yeah, both of them, they're on a team together with Rio. And you get to see how their dynamic is with them being together. They've got that perfect little triangle.
The trifusion.
Yeah. So it's been dope, bro. Just all throughout the series from start to finish has been, well, not finished, but start to now, it's been entertaining.
Yeah. That Rin dude is crazy.
Yeah, bro. I'm
when he hit that corner,
how are they gonna match that when they get faced up with him again? When they get matched up with him, what is gonna happen? That's really what I want to see next. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I want to see the most. How are they going to beat them?
And Batra gonna be an extra level too. He gonna be a little messy or something, boy.
Yeah, it's no telling. I mean, Kunigami leveled up since, you know, they had been separated. There's no telling where Batra is because, to me, honestly, he was probably the best one on the team.
So we can damn near make a prediction too. I don't know if I'm gonna have this episode by Saturday. Hopefully, like out.
Yeah.
But make a prediction who we think's gonna, like, say. I'm guessing Isagi and them gonna win, right?
Of course, yeah.
Who are they adding? I think it's gonna, because if you remember in the episode, they all said who they would pick. Isagi picked Shigiri.
Yeah.
Baru chose Kunigami.
Yeah.
And then Nagi picked Rio. Right?
Yeah.
Rio. And I'm thinking now, bruh, if they win, I think Isagi's gonna choose Kunigami.
I think so too.
Instead, like, even though he said Shigiri,
Ichigi, I think, or Ichigo, he's gonna pick Ichigo.
Yeah, let's just say we just call him Ichigo from now on. Like, he's gonna choose Ichigo because, like, he's gonna look at it like this now. Because at first he was thinking in that time span, he was thinking of, like, using Baru, like, as, like, a teammate.
Right.
But now, since he's at this point in mind, like, well, if you're just gonna be there, just be a fucking dummy.
Yeah.
We're gonna actually still need a big body that can hit them long shots.
Yeah.
So you're gonna take his
That's
spot
somebody
anyway.
Gonna work with us. Yeah.
Yeah. We were using Chigiri would have been the next add-on if Baru would have been.
Yeah,
like,
if he would have worked with him,
but
it's all about trying to build the best team you can to that last point. Really, I low key though, one of my predictions is that, in a way, that kind of broke Baru into, I'm hoping, being an actual participant. You know, actually cooperate with your team. Bro.
I think he will end up doing it.
Some sort of teamwork from you because
I think
that's what's holding him back. He told him,
good.
like, that's your problem, bro. Like, you're never gonna get better until you start working with your team.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, that's my big prediction, I guess, for the next episode. But I do want to see who they pick. And
who would you say then? You say Ichigo?
Oh yeah, it'll definitely be Ichigo. That's what I was thinking. Just
what if it was Rio?
I wouldn't understand why, but I guess
what if Nagi was like, no?
Nah.
What Nagi said.
Or
Nagi is pulled
because
up,
it's like
going to the side.
Well, like they said,
on,
there's nothing that he really excels in. Like,
that's
he's
true.
good in all. He's a well-balanced player, but he's not. There's nothing that he excels in.
They need a weapon.
Yeah, they need a weapon that they can utilize, and he doesn't really have that weapon.
Yeah, I just throwing hypothetical. Just throwing it out there. There's still a chance they choose Chigiri.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I mean, that speed, I don't really feel like you can go wrong with that.
Yeah.
Man. When he kicks that in the gear, it's OV.
I just think character-wise, they want it. I don't know. Because they never showed, it might be Shigiri. You know why?
Why?
Because he showed that, like, you know how they do the eyes thing?
Yeah.
I never seen Ichigo do the eye thing.
Me either.
So he might not have that monster in him.
Yeah, that might
or
be.
he never awakened yet.
Yeah, that's another thing. We really haven't, though. I mean, he's got that, like you said, the long shot.
But
he's good on defense because he's got that. He's a physical player. But it's like...
You don't got the dog in him?
Yeah. Do you have the dog in you?
Ichigo doesn't have the dog in him?
Is that it? No Bankai?
No Bankai? This is Ichigo without the Bankai?
What in the world?
This is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
But nah, Blue Lock is tough, bro. And we can then just do it right here, man. Because I know we're going to get into what we watched and what we seen later on. But I feel like since we're on Blue Lock, we're going to bring this up. So we both, since the last episode, have watched Ayoshi.
Yeah.
And, you know, the new comparison, because they're both going to keep running, because Ayoshi only has one season, is still going. So, you know, the big soccer anime is going at it.
Yeah.
Ayoshi
both fan bases going back and forth about what's better. You know?
And I'm going to get it already out the way. I do enjoy Blue Lock a little more, just because of how crazy the concept is. Just off that. But Ayoshi, bro, come on, dog. That shit is crack, bro.
It's heat,
that shit
bro.
dope, bro.
It's heat.
It really is. Aoi is such a dope character.
Yeah.
Bro, and, like, I understand, like, why people choose Blue Lock over it, because of, like, Blue Lock's more of, like, a self-centered show, and you like to see, like, the monster.
The way I divide the two is, I feel like Aoshi is more of like, it's more of your traditional shonen. It's more of that like team base, teamwork, growing to get better. You know what I'm saying? The passion for the game. Blue Lock is more like that obsession with being great.
Yeah.
That comes from the individual player. Like that's how I separated the two, and that's something that honestly, like it popped up in my head earlier. Like, how do you really, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, Blue Lock, it's that obsession with being the greatest, bro. Like that's like MJ, LeBron, that's that Kobe. Like that's when they're in Project Blue Lock, that's what they're going through. That like transformation, you know what I'm saying, to becoming the biggest, you know, their greatest potential or whatever. But Aoshi is more like, you know, I'm gonna teach you the fundamentals of soccer, and then we're gonna grow on that each level, positions, you know. It's, you know, it's just different. But I enjoyed the hell out of Aoshi. I binged that one quick, you know.
For real, it's rewatchable too.
Yeah, the moment you told me about it, I burned through it. So you know, don't fight, y'all, man. Appreciate both. I promise, it's something to love in both of them. They're both heat. You know, don't let that divide y'all from, or prevent you from enjoying anything. But yeah, I've definitely seen on Twitter the discourse between the Aoshi fan base and, you know, Reddit and stuff like that. And Blue
we
Lock.
hating, man. Yeah. All I gotta say is there's only one thing in Aoshi that made me salty. I understand it. I understand it for the storyline. Midway point, if you've seen it, you know. That shit was so disheartening watching it as a viewer.
I texted you as soon as I seen it. And you told me, you were like, yeah, you're going to get to a certain point and it's just going to change. Like, it's going to switch things up. And I don't know if you're going to rock with it or not. And as soon as I got to it, I was like, oh, man, is this really, like, that's what we're doing here? But then, like, I put it, you know, being a former athlete, I put it into my own, you know, perspective, thought about my own personal experience. And it made a lot of sense. It was dope to kind of see that. Because I don't really feel like I've seen that in anything sports related, you know, like movie or anything like that. I've never seen that be done. So it was kind of, you know, it's kind of nice to see that happen.
Yeah. We'll go to Chainsaw, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what it is, man. You caught up to the manga
I'm
at
already,
this point.
well, not 12. I caught up 1 to 11. So, yeah. First arc, I'm good.
First arc, you're good. Then we can talk about this. I feel like it's been done super well to the point trying to adapt the actual manga into the anime. Up to this point, I don't understand the complaints. I think everything's been done pretty accurate to this point. I think why it's only up to, spoiler alert, Rize, that girl at the end, we barely got to see her. We only got to that point in 12 episodes because they really wanted to capture all that was in the manga. They could have rushed a little faster. Yeah. That's why we have to wait a little longer. And I've actually saw a post earlier today. People were saying Chainsaw Man was hyped. It was good, but it was hyped to the point. And I'm like, I understand where y'all coming from because you only got 12 episodes of it. I think I might have said this in the episode when it was announced those 12 episodes. I was kind of upset because I'm like, how are they going to fit so much in 12 episodes? I know it's not going to be that long. Yeah. And I'm not going to lie, the peakness of like Chainsaw Man, like why it becomes S tier, is later on in the manga.
Yeah, like, you haven't seen
like they haven't seen nothing.
You haven't seen. Like, I think once he got to episode 4 and then I was caught up like in the manga, I kind of knew where it was gonna leave off. I'm like, we'll probably meet Rize, and then that's gonna be it. Like,
and we didn't even get
show
that.
You know, meet Rize. Yeah. We didn't even get that. It was like right before then.
Yeah, and it was we got to see Rize. Yeah, we didn't even get to meet her. Yeah,
we got to hear her voice, and that was it.
That was it.
And it's crazy because, and I like, you know, I get what people are saying. It did get a lot of hype. Before it came out
because of people
and there are definitely there are definitely a lot of people that didn't read the manga, that didn't know too much about the anime. They jumped into it with that hype and they're out here like, it's peak already. It's not peak yet. It's great, it's good, it's really good. But it's not there yet. Like, trust me, if you think it's that now, then you're wait till we get to like season 3 or something, bro. Like, You have
They don't
no
know.
idea. So if you were to predict how many seasons they're gonna split up this first arc into, is it fair to say 3 seasons is what they'll do?
If they're doing 12 episodes each, I think we might do 4.
4, you think so?
Yeah.
4? That's possible, man.
If it's 12 episodes each.
I hope that's the case because it'll give the manga some time to stack some more up.
Because it's really, and it depends how fast they're coming out with the episodes too. Because if they just said fuck it, did 12 for the first part, because a lot of animes do that, do 12 and then they do 24.
As we speak, a MAPPA employee is getting whipped to death, bro. Come on now. Nah, I'm playing.
They really,
bro. That's honestly, I think that's why people hated on it, because they don't. There's this really. Pictures? What you mean?
There's this like fan made Berserk how MAPPA would animate it.
Oh
or like,
man, did it look good?
It looks
I need
really
to see.
good.
Man, don't get me excited. Don't do that. There's a really irrational portion of the anime fan base that dislikes MAPPA for no reason. Like, I don't really understand why they don't like MAPPA. So everything MAPPA does, they shit on it. And that's why I feel like 50% of the Chainsaw Man hate comes from that.
They can hit the dough.
Literally. Like, come on now.
Hit the dough.
MAPPA's literally the best studio doing it right now.
Everybody's entitled to their opinions too.
Yeah.
But I mean, who else getting all these big time shows?
Man.
Like yearly.
Chainsaw,
getting
JJK,
added.
Attack on Titan, like.
Why are they trusting this studio?
Tokyo Revengers, bro.
Why are they trusting this studio with their show?
Yeah.
It makes you think, like, it's like a LeBron hater telling me LeBron's not great.
Yeah.
Something like that. Oh yeah, let's do what are we excited for first before we get the villain.
Okay.
This is a spoiler point. Obviously, I'll put that on the screen for Chainsaw Man. What's some parts that you really excited for to be animated? Like, we can obviously say the end, obviously, that the Makima like review and all that. That one scene I'm really looking for is obviously the snowball fight.
Yeah, bro.
The snowball fight is going to be.
See, but it's like it's hard to just pick one. You know what I'm saying? It's hard because you got the snowball fight with the gun devil. You got
the snowball fight.
You got the assassination arc where they go to hell, and literally, that's like that. Reading the assassination arc felt like reading Berserk, like the Eclipse, bro. Like it was like nonstop, start to finish. I can't put this shit down until I'm done. And I was like, man, when they animate this shit, when they get teleported to hell, anime only people are gonna lose it, bro.
They're gonna be like, what is
because
happening?
I was legit scared reading the shit. So I know it's going to be even crazier when it's animated. That's probably what I'm looking forward to the most. But, bro, the snowball fight is going to make me cry.
I already know because I can picture the music and I can picture like the back and forth panels. You can see it. In the manga, you picture it in your manga.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to play this anymore. You know, like the moment Aki says that and they show Denji killing him, bro, that, and then obviously Denji, go answer the door.
Oh, dude,
it's power. She brought you a birthday cake, like, bro. That scene right there,
it's gonna break internet. Like it's gonna break
the internet for sure, bro.
Because those are like, it's like when I'm reading it, like there's some characters you think that's going to be there for the ride, like longer.
Don't get attached. Fujimoto was not playing.
He was not playing. He didn't care about nobody's feelings, low key.
Nah, definitely not.
But hey, man, I'm gonna say this for you, Denji, bruh. This man is still hilarious, bruh. In this, like the
newer stuff,
the new chapters, bruh. This man still gets me weak, bruh. Like he's still himself, bruh.
Yeah,
that's why I'm glad.
That's
good,
at the
end of the day, because knowing what happens with
everything he's been through,
you know, he's been through a lot.
He can still be himself.
He actually had friends for real, for once,
a family,
and then they're taking it all away from him.
Everything.
So, Vinland Saga, you can take it away, my boy.
How you feeling about season 2 so far?
I feel good. I mean, because I have no idea what to expect.
Yeah. This is like, it's rare for me to go into something already knowing what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Chainsaw shit.
Yeah, like I literally for my birthday, I just got book 12, volume 12. So I'm like, I'm pretty far ahead. Or 13, I lied, 13.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm pretty far ahead in Vinland, like hella far ahead. Like, I wasn't nervous at all when I heard Mappa was taking over. It was like, that's the perfect studio to jump in and take over Vinland Saga. And it's dope that they, you know, brought in the people that worked on the first season from the other studio. Bro, it's been perfect so far, man. Like, at each and every episode, spot on, from ripped out of the manga. Like, it's like, I don't know. I knew I did going into this season get nervous about how, you know, fans of the first season will react to season 2, because it's not as action based. It's a little slower, more you know, more just drama than anything. It's not really any action. But it's really crazy, because I'm seeing a lot of people, like you seen Caleb City responded to me on Twitter, which was super dope.
Yeah, that was dope.
About Vinland. But he was saying that he's enjoying season 2 more than season 1. He didn't really, you know, think season 1 was that special, which I don't understand, because I love Vinland Saga. But I mean, just seeing the different reactions has been dope so far. It's definitely gonna start heating up real soon. Like, did you watch this week's episode?
Yeah.
So you saw Canute?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I saw Thorko. Yeah. Thorko was on his
ass. Yeah, on his Thorko, bro. Canute. That's another dude that's just always entertaining,
Crown
bro.
That man,
every
Canute,
time, bro. Yeah. No, Canute's, bro. I'm really excited to see how people react to Canute, because he was annoying as shit in the first season. But, like,
I know he's gonna come into play with Thorfinn, bro.
Bro,
it's
literally
going to come to play.
Literally, they are moving in opposites as far as ideals.
Yeah,
that's literally what it is. Like, you know, Canute was super sheltered growing up, strong Christian. You know what I'm saying? Thorfinn was the opposite, and then it's like boom, it's just gonna flip. Like, bro, it's when they're both on screen together this season. Like, people are gonna go crazy, because they both have come a long ass way.
I just know
they come a long way, bro.
My prediction, because I have no idea, but when Thorfinn's been depressed all season. He's going to be depressed all season. That's just he doesn't have his purpose or whatever, and he has nightmares that literally are frightening as a viewer to watch. Whenever, like, somehow he gets in Canute's face, whenever they see each other, I feel like Thorfinn's that's when that he actually flips back to
old Thorfinn,
just for a little bit, just to be like, this how he used to talk shit about to Canute. Like, you saw his baby powder.
Yeah,
like,
right.
You saw,
and it's funny, because, you know, one of my homies, he's just getting to the end of season 1. You know, Askeladd was beating the shit out of Thorfinn, and Canute had to be the one to save his ass, because Askeladd was like, you know what, I'm getting tired of this shit. I might as well put it into this shit right now and kill you. And Canute had to be the one to stop it. So it's funny you say that. Like, I'm not going to say shit. I don't want to spoil nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just excited to see, you know, how people react to the rest of this journey, because, man, it's great. And I know we talked about it, you know, last week when we were talking about where we rank different mangas. Like, I mean, as far as from what I've read, like, Vinland Saga to me is number 2. So
to the Berserk.
To the Berserk, yeah. So it's like, it's definitely one of my favorites. Yeah. It's crazy though, man. It feels so weird being ahead and, like, you know, knowing what's coming. This is how you feel about My Hero, I guess.
It's dope, because there's a couple of shows I read ahead, but it don't hit the same damn near
when you watch it.
When I watch it,
yeah.
But with My Hero, there's none of that.
Vinland, to me, I feel like when it's animated, it elevates the manga. Like, especially the nothing good has ever come from being alive. Like, that episode right there, bro, like, seeing that with the music and everything, the way it was edited, it was perfect, bro. Like, I was getting ready to cry, man. Like, I'm like, yo, like, I already knew this shit was happening. Like, I knew this was gonna come, but it still found a way to get me emotionally. Ketel's farm, a lot more to that family too. That's gonna be revealed.
Yeah. So yeah, there's so much mystery, especially coming from my end. So I'm just over here coming in blind. But then we're gonna get into Tokyo Revengers. Welcome back.
Yeah. Hell
Welcome fucking back.
yeah. Man, I waited a long ass time for season 2, man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, like, I remember when I used to be like, after season 1, yo, Tokyo Revengers is like my favorite new anime out. Like,
Yeah.
I was saying that for a while, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like, where's season 2 at? Where's season 2?
Yeah.
It's finally here, man. So happy. I hate that I gotta go to fucking Hulu to watch it instead of being able to watch it on Crunchyroll, but you know, it is what it is. We gonna get it however we can. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm really liking it. I like where it's progressing, the story. Am I the only one that cheeses whenever Hina is on screen, bro? Am I the only one? Like, bro, like, just knowing how she makes Takamichi feel, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, I cheese every time she's on screen, bro.
If we're going off the latest episode, that shit was landing there hurtful.
Bro.
When, the dad told Takamichi to
break up with her. Yeah.
And
Because he knew, like, he remembered,
now
this is when we break up. This is when
Yeah.
I break up with you. And
that's the reason.
that's the reason behind it. And then, like, because I was thinking, okay, maybe he's going to try to find a way to prevent it, you know what I'm saying? So that never happens.
Because he's a hoodlum. That's what
Right.
she said.
But at the end of the day, he only wants to protect her and keep her alive. So he went through with it still. And it ate him up. And it ate me up watching him do that. And I love her response, like her reaction is to beat the shit out of him, bro. Like, that's her reaction, to destroy that man.
Man, she loved you since back in the day.
Boy, the flashback scene with the cape. That shit was hilarious.
When he was laying there crying, bro.
He came in and drop kicked, bro, and then got his shit stomped.
So sad, bro. Oh yeah, he got his shit stumped.
Got stumped.
What she said was like, it's the fact that you knew you would lose, but you still did it.
But you still did it. That's better than coming in and knowing you will win and winning, you know? It's way better. It takes more guts to jump into a fight that you know you're gonna lose just to defend somebody. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it, bro. I'm really curious to see how, you know, this mission goes.
Especially with Kisaki,
I fuck Kisaki, bro. I hate him, bro. I cannot stand him, bro.
That last episode was very important because of all the shit that's happened and shit. But like when Hina said she knew
him, yeah.
That made me fucking think of like, oh wow, this could have been a love triangle.
Yeah,
because
really.
like we don't know what Kisaki feels, but what if Kisaki always loved Hina?
Like, we don't really, the thing is they never really provide a reason for why she's murdered in the first place.
Yeah.
We never know why.
But it keeps happening.
Yeah.
So I feel like Kisaki's this thing
You think
mad.
he's the key?
Yeah.
I think he's the key too.
I feel like he always liked her.
Yeah. I think he's the key too.
Yeah. I think
she was, because she was the only one that wasn't, you know, afraid to talk to him because he was a nerd when they were younger. He probably
and now he has all the money and he's like, Shorty, come on.
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't like the new you down there.
Yeah.
That type of shit. That's it. That's all it is down there, bro.
Now, big bruh, I don't know who gonna beat him.
Who?
What's his name, man? The older brother.
Oh.
Leader of the Black Dragon. Can't think of his name. Bro is low key. Who? Honestly, I feel like the only one matchup wise that can bang with him is Draken. Like, if you look at the body types, I'm like Draken would be the one to, for real.
Cause dude's strong.
Yeah, bro.
Draken is tall.
He's bigger than Draken. Yeah,
Draken is tall.
Yeah,
bro.
like that's what I'm saying. Like, there's nobody in Toman that I feel like.
Mikey just got to go up, man.
He's small, but Mikey got that speed too. He got them kicks.
Hey,
Mikey,
we all soft right here, my boy.
Yeah,
we all soft on the chin.
You're right.
Hit him in the right spot.
Take one kick.
And take one bullet too.
Man, yep.
Take one.
That's right.
He said, Takamichi could beat this nigga if you really think about it.
Gotta air it out. Gotta
air him out in the church.
In the church.
On Christmas.
What Chief keeps saying, I don't go to church. Damn, I need to pray. I don't know, man. I don't know what's gonna happen, bro. I don't know what's gonna happen, man. It's heating up, and I feel like, honestly, Takamichi's going into this mission not in a good headspace, bro. So it's no telling what he's capable of, bro.
First, he got all this shit with the girl going on. Then he's working with Kisaki.
Yep.
It's just like, and then knowing what Kisaki's going to do to his best friend.
Someone else from killing their brother. Like, yeah, so much going in, so much at stake.
Is one of them named Kisei? Is it Hisei or Kisei? Or
I think it is Hisei.
Hisei? Something like that. I don't know. I think that's a little brother or something like that. I don't think that's the guy's name. It might be.
I don't know.
It's
I
one
can't
of
think
the.
it
It's the
off
little brother or the big brother. But
Yeah.
it's
one of them has that name though. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds that sounds like that might be right.
There's so many fucking animes. Let's pause this real quick. Somebody got mad at me on my TikTok I just posted because I didn't know their favorite character from what show. Man, listen to me. I've only watched 50 something. I think it's like 55, 56, 54. I don't know, 50 something animes in my life, bro. I know there's over thousands.
Yeah.
Don't get on me because I haven't seen your show.
It's hella
If
characters.
you took it as disrespect though, as me saying who, I understand that. But man, I don't know all your shows.
Characters, so many names that sound the same. Just the other day, I got
Damn.
Yuta and Yuji mixed up from JJK. I'm like, nah, bro, that's Yuji. I'm like, hold on. No. That's
Yep.
Yuta in JJK Zero. What am I talking about?
Yep.
But yeah, so many characters. It's it's
Mhm.
easy to do. This goat
We'll
piece.
make it a brief. We'll make it a brief because I
what's
got that.
What's new in the goat piece? I know
mean,
you excited
at
for
the-
Netflix live action. I know you excited for that. Hey.
They didn't even could have casted me as Luffy. I've been in there going crazy as Luffy, boy. Give me that check. Gomo, you know what I mean?
Oh man.
I got that. Don't make me get the straw hat. Nah, hell nah. I'm not ready for that. I mean, I'm gonna try it out because I have to. I feel like, but no.
I feel you.
But I mean, we'll keep it brief because at the end of the day, I want you to watch this at one point, and I don't want to give up something that's in the thousands.
Yeah.
Episodes.
I just heard, this was supposed to be the best year for One Piece fans in One Piece history.
Yeah,
So
for the animation tip, for sure.
Yeah.
And it's because, I mean, I can say this, fuck it. This is a spoiler. I mean, people know this. Gear 5 is going to be animated eventually this year, probably. And that's where people are waiting for.
Okay.
To see what it looks like on the screen. But I mean, manga-wise, they're on the next island and everything. They meeting Vegapunk. But I'm not really going to get into it more, so...
Yeah.
But Wano is such a great arc. I love it. People say that's their favorite arc, and I understand that because honestly, it's pretty long, but it gives you a lot, and it's obviously the best animation out of the whole show because it's the newest. But I don't judge that in my favorite arcs. I still don't. It's so hard to pick a favorite in that show. If I had to choose one, it would be. It'll probably be Dressrosa or Marineford, but there's so many other good ones. Saboti, Alabasta, Cake Island. Whole Cake Island's so great because you get Sanji's second backstory, and so it gives you. I don't know. I can go on for this for days, but it's One Piece. It's GOAT. It's GOAT Piece. We can knock out Anticipated because I feel like it's quicker. Because AOT, we're obviously. Everybody that's anime fans should be anticipating AOT. It's coming in March.
Yeah.
I'm a guess it's the last part.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna speak
it might
soon.
be split though. Like I heard
Another split.
It'll be I heard it'll be split to like later this year.
Ah.
So not a wait till next year type deal.
Just
it'll
wait
be
for
like
the rest of it.
this, and then officially like we'll be getting the last part later this year.
I just hope it's all done by this year.
Because I feel like they're really like there would be no reason to do another.
There's not much.
Yeah, it's
And
not
I
that
thought
much
there got that
left.
many chapters left.
They would really be trying to stretch it out if they did that.
Demon Slayer season 3. I heard this is where it gets good, really good.
Yeah.
So
same.
I'm excited for that.
I hope so. I really do. Because I want to, I've been real mean to the Demon Slayer fan base. A lot of people, they'll message me after they sit and watch the pod or see what I say in a video on TikTok, and they'll be like, hey, man, you kind of harsh on Demon Slayer. But it's just like, y'all gave it so much praise. I'm waiting on it to live up to that praise. I mean, the animation's been great. We always admit that. The fights are good,
It's
but
very visually appealing.
yeah,
But
I need to see
story,
more.
bro.
I need to see more. I need to feel the stakes. I really do. That's all I want. I'm not, because I really do like Tanjiro. As an older brother, I relate to Tanjiro. I got a younger sister, so if I was in the same situation, I'd do the same thing as Tandro if I could. You know, I'm just waiting on it to pick up a little bit, but I'm definitely looking forward to season 3 of Demon Slayer. So that's April. Then that same month we get Hell's Paradise also. So,
I've still only read that first chapter because I'm trying to read my Berserk books before I finish that.
I finished volume 1. It's, bro.
Yeah, I've heard.
I'm hyped, bro.
I've heard.
Gabimaru the Hollow. Yeah.
And he's tough.
Yeah.
I only seen the first chapter.
Yeah.
But he's tough.
Yeah.
I can tell you that. He has a lot of dope. There's a lot of dope panels.
Yeah, bro.
How he
the
looks by
artwork
himself.
is
Beautiful.
Yeah,
It's really good.
I wasn't expecting it to be that good.
Yeah.
It's a part of what the Dark Triad with Chainsaw Man and JJK. Oh yeah, I can definitely see that.
Speaking of JJK.
Yep. In July, season 2, the Shibuya incident arc.
So I don't know.
Y'all not ready, man.
Yeah, I heard it's dope.
Y'all not ready, man.
I didn't want to read that one.
No, don't read it, man.
I don't want to.
Just let that. I'm not reading it. I'm letting that be anime only too because I already got spoiled to some stuff. But you know, even like the most recent chapters, I've seen spoilers for that already. I can't stand people on social media. They gotta ruin everything.
Yeah.
Man. I'm excited as hell for season 2 of JJK. Solo Leveling. There is no date, but it's supposed to be coming from Crunchyroll this year for sure.
I've heard. So there's one thing. I forget who the producers are of the anime, but I heard something about it, and it wasn't great. It wasn't a good thing. I hope the rumors aren't true, but I heard they're gonna I don't know. I think they're gonna rush it or something.
Really?
I saw a rumor
it's because the author passed.
It could be that, or I don't know, but I just didn't hear a great thing about it.
I thought maybe, and this is on the list also, I thought maybe it was it's in a similar situation as Tower of God, where I heard Tower of God season 1 was extremely rushed. But season 2
it might be
is
made by
supposed
the
to
same people.
Yeah, they're both. Crunchyroll is definitely, they do Tower of God also.
So it might be the same situation.
It really might be. Because I know season 1 of Tower of God was rushed. A lot of people that, read the manga said that, it was rushed. But that season 2 was supposed to be the one to sort of, flesh things out and, so hopefully if it does release, maybe that's the case. I don't know. That's not that kind of hurt me there because I was looking forward to Solo Leveling.
I
was looking forward.
I'm trying to keep my hopes up, but I didn't have kept that one to myself because I was just didn't want it to be true damn near.
Yeah.
So, but I hope it ends up being because it's so good, bruh. I love that fucking
boy
story,
Jinwoo.
man. Jinwoo's a dog, man. He's in my Madden game, man. Stop playing with Jinwoo.
Yeah, there's one more though that I saw, and I've literally I feel like I've seen stuff for this for the past year, but there's everywhere I look I cannot find a release date. Blades of the Guardians. The animation looks ridiculous. I heard the studio that worked on it, the people, they were really passionate about it, and they wanted to get every little detail right. So they're just putting a lot of time and effort into it. I'm hoping that we really do get it sometime this year because I feel like they said it was going to come out last year and it never came. That one's definitely on my radar. From what I've seen, it looks really good. So I'm definitely looking forward to it.
We were talking mostly of the shows that have been coming out recently, earlier, but we wanted to touch up on some animes that we still also watched in the background between the weeks waiting for those episodes to come out type of thing since the last episode. So first I'm gonna name the ones that I've watched out loud, and then he can name the ones he watched out loud because there's gonna be times that we both can't touch on it because we both haven't seen it on some of them. I've watched Samurai Champloo since then. I'm pretty sure you've seen that
I've seen
already.
Samurai Champloo.
And then Your Lie in April.
Man, don't even.
Yeah, got him into it. That shit tough. Aoshi. So you've seen that
we talked
too.
about that.
I don't know if you've seen the next two though. The 2 Year Eternity in 86. And you've seen Tomodachi Game.
Yeah.
And Psychopaths I just started, so I'm really not really into it yet.
Yeah, and I just restarted that one, so yeah.
We might touch up on that later.
I'm a few episodes past you at this point.
Got you. So we're kind of level point and everything.
Yeah.
But the ones that you've seen.
Yeah, so I mean, outside of, Your Lie in April, Samurai Champloo, Tomodachi Game, and also Psycho Pass, I've watched Blue Period, which is really dope, on Netflix. I definitely recommend people checking that out. And then, of course, Crunchyroll did the Berserk Memorial Edition, where they went back and got the team that did the original Golden Age arc trilogy, and they reworked the episodes and added some stuff, added more scenes, and updated the animation. And that was, as a Berserk fan, I don't know, I feel like they just give us little appetizers and tell us to go on about our day. And if we want a full course meal, we got to go directly to the manga. But it was kind of dope. Some scenes that they had added were scenes that I was really wanting to see the first time around. One of them was they adapted one chapter, man, and it was beautiful. Like, perfect from start to finish. Wounds, one of my favorite chapters in Berserk. Outside of that, Near Automata, that's another one that I've been watching. It's 3 episodes in. Episode 4 technically should have came out last week, but I heard, I guess there's a delay. Studio ran into some issues, so, they had to push back that 4th episode. But, I mean, I feel like we've been eating good lately, man.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Well, we already touched on Aoshi, so I'm glad we can just skip that one. Samurai Champloo, it's an older one, so we won't, touch up on it like it's some, newer stuff. Mugen's one of my favorite characters because, I don't know, I just fuck with his attitude in that show. Fu, I fuck with her. She's a fun, a nice part. She's literally the reasons why Mugen and, what's buddy's name with glasses?
It's been so long.
That's why they can work together, basically, because they had Fu the whole trip and everything. I don't know, and really why I wanted to touch on Samurai Champloo is because the outro is one of my favorite outros of all anime. It's mesmerizing.
It's crazy because it's made by the same guy that did Cowboy Bebop, and Cowboy Bebop's intro is iconic. It's one of the best ever. So it's dope that you say that. Yeah, the music in Samurai Champloo is great.
It's really good.
The animation is dope.
It's definitely aged well.
Yeah, and I like. I mean, I guess this isn't exclusive to Samurai Champloo, but not everybody's the same skin tone. You know what I'm saying? There's different villages, and you can see the differences in each village and stuff like that. Just little stuff like that. Is something that I always appreciate.
And then Your Lie in April.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I never got into a rom anime. I seen Love Is War though. That's pretty funny. Just because of the commentator and stuff, for real. But it's a good story. Man, Your Lie in April, bro. I got warned, you know what I mean? You probably will cry at the end, or tear up, or how so. I was like, you know what I mean? I'm here for the story, though.
Yeah.
And I never knew I would watch a show about a pianist, a violinist, and just that type of music, and I don't know, just that construct, and really get attached to this story, why he can't hear the notes and all that type of thing. But I'm not gonna lie, bro, that ending, bro, I rewatched the ending before, another time after I watched it, and still felt super sick, sad, bro. Y'all was not lying. That really got emotional damage written all over episode 22 or whatever. It's
emotional damage.
Bro, that hurt my soul, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Such a great watch though at the end of the day.
Honestly, it reminded me of I watched one, this was 2 years ago. I think it was called Your Voice. I think that's it. Silent Voice. That's it. It reminded me of Silent Voice, but I don't know, man. I never, like you said, I never saw myself really being into anything like that. This is a pianist. This is we're talking just orchestrated music. This isn't
my field.
This isn't some place that I'm always in, that I'm well, knowledgeable in or anything like that. But that speaks to how well written the story and characters are.
super good.
At its core, this story is really about how you never truly know what sort of impact you have on another person's life.
For real.
Like you never know.
That's the base,
bro.
really.
You never, like, literally when you get to the end, and you know, bro, like you know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy that I was trying to really get to the core of what made this show so appealing to me. And I get to like the second to last episode and I'm like, I got it. Like you don't know, you really never know what sort of impact you have on somebody else, you know, because we see all these characters each have an impact on each other's lives. And the two main ones, you know,
it's really the second girl, like the girl that grew up with. That's what really made. Like, that's when it hits. Cause it's like other than like regular shorty, like how like you never know who was really admiring you. It's when like the girl that grew,
the one that always been there, like has been the one that's always been crazy about you. You know? It's nuts, man. That's why I love anime so much. You know,
so diverse in storytelling.
The medium is so diverse, bro. So much variety you can get out of, you know, anime. That's why I hate when people always brush it off to, you know, dudes yelling for 15 minutes to power up just to fight for 10 minutes. Like I
be talking.
You know, that's people that never really dove into anime. You know?
Shut up, you uncultured swine.
Right. Your Line April, definitely recommended.
Nah, it's tough. I ain't gonna lie.
For sure, a pleasant treat.
Talk about depression as well. To your eternity, bruh. What the fuck, bruh? Like, yo, I'm not gonna get into it because I want you to watch it, bro. Like, that's why I'm not gonna say a lot. But I just want to say one of my favorite characters in the show is Gugu. That's all I gotta say. So
that's my type of story, though, man. That's that good pain, you know what I'm saying?
It's all needed.
In a way, I feel like when you watch stuff like that, it's cathartic for you, you know? These are emotions that you really need to experience every once in a while to get it out of you, you know? To put you through some sort of, you know, cleanse.
And it's 2 seasons worth too, so like you can watch both seasons. That first season though, I see why I was hyped because that second season just came out with all the Chainsaw Man. Like when that was coming out, it just came out last winter.
Oh, so that's season. Like real new.
Yeah,
okay.
second
it was out there with Blue Lock and Chainsaw.
Yeah, it was coming out on Sundays during the week.
Okay, yeah. So it was
coming out
Saturday then Sunday.
It was coming out with One Piece on Sundays basically. Let's go Tomodachi Game. Let's just talk through that because it's 12 episodes, very quick. Gas.
That's gas.
This anime Squid Games type show.
Honestly, bro, man. Yuichi is one of the smartest written characters ever, bro.
Yeah, he's pretty smart,
bro.
He's up there.
He's a genius, bro. Like,
that's why I want you to watch Classroom of the Elite, bro. Because I didn't like, because you know I said he gave me like the Lelouch vibes.
Yeah.
But you know who he really is like is Ayano Koji. And that's the main character in Classroom of the Elite. And if you know that now, that's like the type of character he is, you're going to like Classroom of the Elite. Because he's really like...
I always get the light vibe with him. And then out of nowhere, that smirk.
Yeah, but Ayano Koji don't show emotion.
Oh,
he just...
man.
Let everything go into his plan. Yeah. And he's all nonchalant about it.
Honestly, like, when it got to the halfway point, I say about episode 6, episode 7, I wasn't really sure if it was going to keep up, you know what I'm saying, as far as quality. I'm like, okay, I feel like it's about to take a dip.
Yep.
It didn't do that at all, bro. It did not do that at all.
It kept
going, bro. It was good all the way through. Like, I was real surprised.
I told you that little drama the drama starts feeling about like friend group, that's when it really started. The board game part.
When they brought in Group K?
That's when it got crazier.
Yeah. It got wild, bro. Yeah. It got wild. But it was man, and even the end, like when it was the fake Tomodachi game or whatever, you know, like
that was crazy.
That shit was crazy too, bro.
When he made him still go paper.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk too much about Blue Period because I do low key want you to watch it eventually.
Yeah,
it's not too many episodes, and it has that same. I'm not gonna say it's exactly like Your Line April, but you know how we were talking about how it puts you in a field that you're not really, you know, knowledgeable in, that you don't really, you're never really in it.
Yeah.
So it's sort of a new world. But this is it's just You know, they're all artists. It has a lot to say about, you know, hard work versus talent. You know, art, like, say, you know, you discover something you're really, really passionate in and stuff like that. Like, it's so much, there's so much more to it than that, but I just don't want to spoil it. It's really good, though. It's well written. I know season 2, they announced the season 2, but I don't know when it's supposed to come. I think it's supposed to be later this year, but I couldn't find any sort of release date or anything like that.
Still on the waiting period.
Blue period, yeah, bro. It's dope.
Speaking about waiting for some Black Clover, where the fuck are you at?
Yeah.
But
yeah,
okay, that's another story. I guess lastly I'll touch up on is my most recent watch through of a show is oh no, that's a lie. Tomodachi is, but 86. 86 is such a dope ass story, man. Like, again, kind of, I don't want to touch up on it a lot because I want him to watch it, but there's only 2 seasons of it. Hopefully there is a season 3, especially at the end of season 2 when everything really came full circle. Finally, you're gonna be like, wow,
yeah,
this is so dope. And then, like, literally, like, the last little scene that they showing, like, the shadow in it. And then it ended up, like, forming in 86. And then it ended it. Like, I was like, yo, that was clean. The animation's clean in the show. What I love about the show is that you can bring stuff from reality of, like, circumstances with our government or racial issues in our past, of history and any nation, just those type of issues. You can bring into the show and kind of, like, see the representation of that. It's just crazy, man. If you have any time for a short watch and you just need something to binge real quick, yeah, try out 86. It'll definitely keep you engaged. If you don't like it by episode 3, 4, because it's fast paced, you're gonna get into it. Because the first episode you meet the Reaper. That's all I gotta say. You got Psychopaths. This might be another short one for me because I really don't know where we're going with this.
Yeah.
I just know it's based off people's psychics, and then it's like the system that the government made, and whatever it says is do all be all. But I bet there's a point where there's people that's not even bad, but they're psychics.
The Sybil system, that's what's crazy, bro, and that's what I think is so dope about it. Because I don't know, I look at it, you know, from a realistic perspective, and I put it in our world and question what that would be like if we had stuff like that, you know. You know, if your psychopath is cloudy, you know what I'm saying, they could determine your crime coefficient is pretty high and you know, decide that you're good to kill right then and there. You can even be a victim. Like in the first episode, the woman was a victim, but because her psychopath was so crazy, they decided, well, we just killed the guy that, you know, that assaulted you, but you're crazy too. You might commit a crime, so we might as well take you out. And it's like, where's the line?
Where's the logic in this?
What are we, you know, how would it ever get this far? You know, what I really feel is dope though, and I wish existed, is the Dominators.
They'll tell you if somebody's
you can only use lethal force if it allows you to use lethal
that would
force.
be dope.
And that's linked to the Sybil system too. So it's like depends on your psychopath.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, it's just so many scenarios that they throw out in that show that really make you question, like, you know, what is free will? What is truly having freedom and stuff like that? Like, you know, just stuff like that I feel like is, you know, really relevant to what we deal with today. So, yeah, I rock with Psychopaths. I heard that, you know, this is one of those that, like, season 1 is a masterpiece, is really good.
Yeah,
but then it sort of falls off.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes, but I at least want to get through season 1, you know.
Get my own judgment on it too.
Right.
So
yeah. You've been reading a little bit of the Bible lately, you know.
It's the Bible. I'm on still the Golden Age arc, so then reading what I've already know.
Yeah.
So, but I just want to read it still, so I know if I skip any details and everything. But
it's been a while since I picked up my Bible, man. I'm kind of scared. I don't know. I just don't want to get caught up and then have to wait, you know.
Yeah.
Each chapter for a new, you know, Berserk. But, man, it's so dope seeing people get into it, though. Like, because I know there's a lot of stuff in the manga that's left out in both the anime and the movie trilogy. So I know you're going to come across a lot of crazy, you know, stuff like, damn, why wasn't this included? Or, oh, I see why this wasn't included, you know, just stuff like that. But
That's what I like about it too, though, while I'm reading it.
Yeah.
But other than that, what I've been reading is My Hero every week. Try to keep up on One Piece.
Yep.
Try to keep up on Chainsaw Man. That's the only ones I read on Shonen Jump. So other than that, I read it in the book.
Yeah.
I got the book on me too back there, man. So you already know how it be.
Yeah, I mean, outside of Berserk, which I need to get back into, I'm just, I'm a little nervous. I don't want to get too caught up. But Vinland, I'm still on my Vinland journey. I'm loving that. Obviously, Chainsaw Man, I just finished the first arc, so I'm gonna dive into the second one real soon. There's one I've been reading, Blam. Blam is really dope.
Mm-hmm.
It's really atmospheric. It's like not too much dialogue, but the panels and stuff are so crazy that you sort of just get swept into them.
Yeah.
It's a classic. A lot of people praised it, and as soon as I picked up the first issue, I was like, "Damn, bro, I get it. This is heat."
You.
So yeah, Blam is definitely one I recommend, and I am like almost done with book 1 of Goodnight Poom Poom, which everyone told me, like, I've been warned. I've seen multiple videos. Like, this one is pretty dark, pretty depressing.
I got you.
And I can tell you, I've already reached a couple points where I'm like, damn, okay.
Okay, that's where we're at.
Woo! All right. So yeah, that's where I'm at as far as, manga wise, but
gotta get back into Hell's Paradise too. I gotta get some more read. I gotta finish that book.
I at least want to get, a few volumes ahead before the the manga start or the anime starts.
I feel the same way, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. It looks fire. So, but pretty much that's it. That's the recap video for real.
Yeah.
Touch based off on just catching up with y'all, man. Catching up 2023, but we look to finally, hopefully, very soon get a name for y'all.
Yeah.
And 2, we're gonna shoot probably some more stuff very soon. Got some interviews probably coming up at the manga store very soon. Obviously, we got DreamCon in July. So, I mean, I'm super excited for that. That's going to be fire.
Can't stop thinking about it.
Other conventions as well. I probably might swing back to Anime Magic in Illinois again. Just because, obviously, the ones in Cincy. That's our future plans. It's your boy Jiggy Boog. Catch me on the TikTok as well, obviously. I'm on IG. I'm on Twitter. Same thing everywhere. You're on YouTube, so you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, noti bell if you can. Leave a comment and a like. You already know how it goes. Yeah. I never done that before, so that was pretty kind of all right, I guess. I don't want to be that guy to be like, yeah, smash the like button. Yeah. Hit that, slam the noti bell. Like, I'm like, damn, calm down, chill.
Yeah.
But nah, if you can, show some love, because at one point I wanted to make this better and bigger for y'all. Meet other content creators. I like this anime shit, man. I know you do too, man. So
yeah,
we just want to keep growing and keep creating. I know we slacked off in January and stuff. We had little technical problems. Hope to get Trill back in the mix as well. And other guests, because I got people that want to be a part of a podcast as well. But hopefully we can get out the whip. I get my place situated for a podcast environment, a stew basically, so we can get a good podcast environment and then have guests and maybe do some online podcasts with some of you guys at the same time and bring you guys on the videos. That's pretty much it, y'all. Man, I appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah,
for sure, man.
Y'all be easy, man. Y'all be safe.
I don't
really have nothing to say. Y'all definitely can follow me on Twitter if you want to. Evangelion. I know all my Ava fans gonna know how to spell that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, y'all can hit me up on there. I'm always down to talk sports, movies, anime, shows, whatever. Man.
Wait, I think Genkai calling. Hey, yo, we gotta get this.
Yeah.
Did you say that?